Hello, today I'm going to talk about how to with water collisions. The first step is to try to think of what it is you'd like the outcome to be. I can admit that was not my idea of an outcome. I stumbled upon it, but I'll show you how I got there. Step one, or step two actually, is to figure out what kind of liquid you'd like to use to make your drops. Water is a little too splashy. It's not viscous enough. So I found out online that if you mix just a tiny bit of xanthan gum, you will get a nice consistency, a glass type of appearance. Please note, it takes just a very small amount, and while it looks like I made one batch, I usually make them in pairs. I'll either make a batch and figure out, do I want it a little thicker, a little thinner, and then I take both of them downstairs to the studio. The three main kitchen ingredients to bring with: a bowl to actually put the cup that you plan to use into. The bowl acts as a great reservoir for all of the splashing you're about to do. I also use a device, anything you can use to focus upon. In this case, I use a little stamp to try to focus and place center on my cup. The setup is actually a little bit more complicated because I use a valve, as they call it, to form the drips. The drips can be made from anything from a turkey baster to a syringe. I've even seen drips online where a towel or a rag is placed above the cup and water is poured onto the rag, and then it slowly drips into the cup. Since we're using macro lenses, you'll find that getting the focus right is the first step when everything is set and ready to go. I happen to use a device called the Pluto trigger connected to the Pluto valve, which connects to the camera. The flash is triggered remotely, and I'm able to get the splash or the drip collision at the 1,000th of a second type of Filling the cup to the brim is essential. It's easier to photograph that way. You'll decide what angle you'd like to attack, but I would recommend starting with the lowest possible angle. The lights, the setup, I used 3 flashes actually, and 2 flashlights to start with, and then 1 flashlight. The flashlights are the LED type. Here I'd like to show you how the drip works. The splash, followed by a second or third splash, followed by the collision, and the end result.